Okay, we got Steely Dan, Do It Again. I'm playing the whole cassette, but Do It Again, I put the lyrics and the song on Twitter, on my playlist. Um, the energy is of doing it again, but this time doing it from lessons learned. Okay, now yesterday we had the Three of Swords energy, and today we have the Five of Cups energy. Okay, Five of Cups is usually about change and disappointment and betrayal and bitterness, but brokenhearted, self-pity, but that's not what this is about. This energy is about changing your mindset from disappointment, grieving, betrayal, bitterness, and changing it and learning from that lesson. Okay, so instead of having a broken heart, we now have a heart that's full of unconditional love, even though in the past it could have been broken. Now, this is my Angel Miracle candle, and as you can notice, it's down to the last flames, and there's two people. It's just wax, but to me it represents two people with the flame in the middle. And the last part of the candle is for you here. I'm burning it for you to pray for your, I want to say other half, okay? But I know some of you don't want your other half. So what are you praying for? Are you praying for another half? Are you praying for a mission partner? Are you praying for a soulmate? Maybe you're just praying for your higher self and you to be more connected. This is the last of this candle. I'm going to let it burn out. And it was a rainbow miracle candle. So that's a little special thing we're doing today. And we're getting rid of all disillusions, disappointment. I want to tell you what disappointment means. Okay? If you were to appoint somebody and they didn't follow through on the job, in love, right? People, places, and things didn't follow through. That would be a disappointment. So you would have to reappoint. Remember, I said Rebecca. Re means to redo again and again and again. That's why I'm Rebecca. Okay, now, if we want to reappoint somebody, then the disappointment is no longer. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, where we totally change. Fives are change. What are we changing? We're changing, instead of being disappointed, we're reappointing. And when I tell you you can redo your soul contracts in Astro, you can. I've done it a lot. Okay? So the bitterness, the betrayal, the broken heart, all that's leaving. One more thing I want to share with you before we get into the reading is expectations are premeditated resentments. So every time you expect somebody to do something, like in a soul contract, you're actually setting yourself up for resentment. And I'm going to break down resentment. Resentment is sending over and over and over in your head. Oh, he did this to me. Oh, they did this to me. Grieving, betrayal, bitterness, self-pity, broken heart. Okay, that's got to go. The energy is leaving. This is the energy that you can get rid of that. And you can reappoint instead of being disappointed. Okay? Drop all expectations. You know, you expect that person to do what you would do, and they don't. Or you don't expect that person to do what you do, and they do. Okay, so I think you get it. All right. there's confirmation that you get it. So don't forget your wish here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our cards. We're going to go ahead and start with St. Michael. St. Michael wants to tell us a few things, and let's see what they are. Write about your thoughts and your feelings. He tells us to do this a lot. Last night I wrote down what I remembered, and in Astro, I had a device that looked like a cell phone, and it said, jail time, 2 years. So whoever that was got 2 years of jail time. And then I had somebody from my Zoom meetings that I cooked some breakfast for at the clubhouse, and he showed me his hand and he said, I took off my wedding ring. I got a divorce. So divorces are happening, jail time's happening, and twin flame reunions are happening. Now, if you're already with somebody, that relationship should strengthen. If it doesn't, this would be your last warning to leave, because the towers are going down. Have confidence in your intuition, he's saying. Now, it doesn't say in your intuition, but he's saying in your intuition. So you know what to do. You know when things are good. You know when things are bad. You know how to follow your intuition. You wouldn't be watching this channel if you didn't. The situation's already resolved. So whether it's a good situation or a bad situation, which there are neither, it's just situations, it's already resolved. Okay, so the divorce is already in the soul contract. The getting back together and having a great reunion is already in the works. All we're doing when we pray to our angels and higher selves is we're trying to get through our soul contract with more peace. Okay, more peace of mind. Because how many times have you said, this is not easy, but it's worth it? Confirmation. Okay, this is your life's purpose. So St. Michael is saying this is it. This is going to determine where you go for the next, let's just use the millennium, the 1,000-year theory. Let's just use that for an example. Okay, I call it a theory because we can't believe anything that we hear, right? And only half of what we see. So we believe that there's 1,000 years of peace coming. We believe in the new world, right? We believe that it's going to be all love and light. But, you know, until we're there, we're here. Okay, this is your life's purpose, to figure out where you're going next. Some of you are going to go to a different universe. Some of you are going to go to a different planet. Our miracle light is dimming and it's going to be going out soon. And this is the end of this candle. So all the miracles that were said during this candle, yep, they're coming true right now. I'm so excited. I'm glad I got to do this live with you. Okay, so it's a favorable outcome. Some of you are going to go back home to Pleiades, Ceres, Orion. Some of you are going to be living back in Atlantis and Lemuria and Lyra and all these places that you're from. It's all written in your soul contract. Some of you are going to stay right here on Earth and build the new Earth for 1,000 years. Some of you, like I believe I am, is going to be multidimensional and popping in and out everywhere. So if you have a YouTube station, I will probably pop in. Okay, and keep your sense of humor. Now look at that. I was just laughing. I don't laugh a lot, do I? I don't smile a lot. I'm very serious. I really am. But St. Michael says, keep your sense of humor because it really is true. I'm going to be popping in and out of your eternity. And I know some of you are like, yay, like maybe Tasha and Mr. Peg from the Military Love and Irene. I'm sure you guys are saying, yay, I want you to pop in my life. And who knows where you'll be, you know? Not all of us are staying here for 1,000 years and building the new earth. And believe me, if I have to go by my soul contract and I have to go by what God wants. But if I had it my way, yes, I would just pop in and out of everywhere, because that's what I like to do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take some of these divinely guided tarots. Okay. Steely Dan, Do It Again. So back to the song, I just wanted to mention, some of us are going to be doing it again. And what do I mean by that? That 5 of Cups that made us disappointed, well, we're reappointing people that can do it right. And that's what rewriting soul contracts are all about. Just because they screwed up doesn't mean that your whole life is screwed up. You know how you always hear about how you're divinely protected and God sees all. So when these people did this stuff to you, it's being taken care of. It is. It is. Woo, this one wants to fly out. Look at that. Divine love flew out of the deck. It is being taken care of. And you're getting reappointed what you're supposed to have. Okay? Because energy harvesting's on the bottom of the deck. And what I feel with this card is that you heard me pause. Okay? They were supposed to do what they were supposed to do, and you were supposed to live happily ever after, right? How the fairy tale goes, the divine love, right? But what happened was they were energy harvesting off of you. So they were playing the I am so great, Victor. I am so great, when really they were just using your energy to sabotage your mission. Now, there's a military guy on here, or Ms., I'm sorry, a Ms. Peg, meet military love. Okay, she probably wants military love, or she is military love. And you know, if you're in the military, and most people know whether they're in and out of the military, that the enemy comes in many forms. So your last enemy could have been real tricky, and you really fell in love with them. You really thought he was the one, and that's how that broken heart came about. Because normally you don't get a broken heart unless the heart was full of love, right? So energy harvesting. Somebody was energy harvesting you. Okay, and the Akashic records again. So it's just saying what I just said. It's divine love coming in that you had to reappoint in your soul contract. Okay, because the last one was an energy harvester, and now you're going back to your mission. Okay, you're through the dark night of the soul. It's a transformation. It's an ending to a new beginning, the Death card. Okay, so that just definitely wrapped that up, didn't it? Everything I just said, you know. So we're going to go back to Do It Again, Steely Dan, and we're going to go back to the 5 of Cups energy of reappointing your disappointment. and lower them expectations or have none at all, because expectations lead to premeditated resentments. We're out of that stage. We're on to the new stage. Okay? So the candle is going out, and your wish is my command, is what the angel said. And I will, so be it. Okay, God bless you guys. This is awesome, awesome energy. If you do as the energy is telling you to do, maybe watch this again. And I really do thank you for listening. And I really am Miss Mystic.